Big up my general Sulfur in that place now. People make sure so you go check out Sulfur now. Straight. Drop a link in the chat bro so you can check out the content. You see what I say? Just make you mad enough so you can do it. Anyway, people, you know, it's not often that the UIC is heard, you know. I understand, but as me said, no, everything happen for a reason. We just wanna scroll on the YouTube and buck up in another video. So apparently, some people are asked the question, why is the UIC not campaigning? Well, the man I go answer it, you know. Not my word. This is the UIC president, Mr. Patterson. A lot of people don't know that there's 3 legitimate political parties in Jamaica, and the UIC is one of them. Alright? Andrew Honest government, and the Andrew Honest government didn't get locked up in a pandemic. And I don't think that case has been settled yet, you know, people. How coincidental. But, hey, I digress. Like, we have to say now.
Hey, hi everyone. A number of you have been asking, why aren't we seeing UIC candidates in our communities, and why aren't we seeing meetings being held all over the place, and the campaigning and all of that? It's very simple, guys. We don't have any money. We need you. We need 3 things for the UIC to be successful. We need a large number of Jamaicans to join the party. We need a large number of you to volunteer, and we need a large number of you to donate. Let me rephrase that. We the people own the UIC. The PSOJ oligarchs own the other 2 colonial parties. Because they want to control the government of Jamaica, because they want to own the government of Jamaica, they are paying for it. So the PSOJ pays for those 2 parties to market themselves to you so that you feel like they are working in your best interest, and then you give them your support. You volunteer to some degree, you jump up and down for them, you shout power and shower for them, you fight aggressively online and otherwise for them, and so on. Now, their approach is working because the PSOJ strongly believes in the Jamaica that you see. They want a Jamaica that's divided. They want a Jamaica that's distracted. They want a Jamaica that is deceived. They want a Jamaica that they are able to milk. Yes, milk. While the rest of us are busy fighting over our respective parties. They love this system. They designed, through their colonial masters, this system of divide and conquer, and it's working. That's why you are a comrade or you're a laborite. That's why you'll follow Buster Man until you die, or that's why you will follow Manley or Siaga or Portia or PJ or whoever, Andrew, Mark, it doesn't matter. They have a basic plan, and that plan is to keep us divided, fighting each other instead of fighting for each other. Now the UIC came along and we're committed to fighting for you. So we decided we're not going to be owned by the PSOJ oligarch. We don't want their money. What we want is for we the people to join hands together and say we are one Jamaica and we're stronger together. Now, it's not easy because them trickery, they mess up our mind, and so we're suffering from that. But I'm inviting you to try to think outside of the box and decide to get up and stand up. Now, if you decide to do that, you're going to find persons in your community that you can convince to run as member of parliament under the UIC banner, or to run as councillor under the UIC banner. Not just to say I am running, but to actually believe in the vision, mission, and plans of the UIC. And our plan is very simple. We're going to make Jamaica a non-partisan constitutional republic. This means for the first time in the history of Jamaica, we're going to be truly independent, completely decolonized. Our education system decolonized, our economic system decolonized, our monetary system decolonized, our healthcare system decolonized. Everything about Jamaica will be decolonized. We're now going to be able to have high quality education high quality healthcare that is built on the principles of preventive medicine and education, which is true education, which moves the mind out of darkness into light. We're going to have a Jamaica that is built on the solid foundation of water, food, and energy security. Yes, we're going to have a water harvesting system that will ensure farmers in every part of Jamaica and citizens in every part of Jamaica will have adequate fresh water to drink and use every single day. We're also going to have adequate food. And the reason we're going to have adequate food is because we're going to make Jamaica the organic food capital of the world. We're going to engage in mass farming, high density farming, high quality organics, well managed, technologically driven, but still based on the permaculture principles of keeping our food real. So all of the nutrients must be still there and locked in. We're going to master the techniques used in the Netherlands to make Jamaica one of the largest producers of high quality food, not just for us. So we're going to make sure we're eating good quality, nutritious food, and we're going to supply the rest of the world to the extent possible. We're also going to move away from being depending on import fuel for our energy by maximizing our use of nature, the sun, the wind, the water, the geology, the biomass. So we're talking about going fully alternative energy as much as possible. No, we're not going to mess with the nuclear thing. That is far too dangerous, and we have a small plot of land. We can't afford to take that kind of risk. So we're going to invest in the other forms of alternative energies that will allow us to have energy independent. If we are water secure, energy secure, and food secure, then you're a truly independent nation. We're going to make sure that Jamaica is a massive exporter of two key things. Well, more than two, but two primary ones. One, we're going to be exporting, well, let me back up a second. There are two primary industries we're going to focus on, which is food and tourism. The reason for that is it is very, very easy for Jamaica to be the prettiest place on earth, with every community looking, smelling, and feeling like a tourist resort, with some of the best people in the world who know how to have fun, who know how to host people, and can entertain like crazy. So we're going to make that the mecca of our industry. But don't get me wrong, we want to also move into the knowledge space, but we want to make sure we focus first on what will work immediately. So we're going to engage in mass community tourism, bringing the dollar, the tourism dollar, to the grassroots, in the hands of the Jamaican people, buying our yam and our banana and our jerk, chicken and pork and whatever it is. But our food is going to be served by our people, getting that money directly into Fidem hand, as opposed to what we have now, which is a mostly foreign-owned tourist industry, where other people come in and buy up our property and own it and make the money, and it's expatriated out of Jamaica. We can't afford that. We want a tourist economy which is built around the people and built for the people. So while we now will be enjoying high-quality environment, beautiful roads, nice sidewalks, beautiful green spaces all around us, nice parks, for the family to relax, for children to play, beautiful community centers that are well run, well managed, well staffed. And then you're going to add on to that now the organic element, the organic food, and which will become a big part of our attraction as well. Because being the leader now in organic foods and having that dovetail with our community tourism is going to be a big job creator, some 1 million jobs easily. And we're going to link that with water harvesting on a massive level, so that we're not only supplying ourselves with fresh, clean, beautiful, good tasting, natural Jamaican water, we're also going to export water to other countries. So become an exporter of water, exporter of food, and of course exporter of service. We're also going to invest heavily in training our people in those areas. So skilled professionals in water management, skilled professionals in food technology, skilled professionals in alternative energy, and of course export those skills as well on a mass level. So the UIC has some really good plans for Jamaica, but guess what? None of that will come to anything unless we the people decide to own the UIC and do what the PSOJ is doing with the other two parties. They are funding it to work for them. Make we fund the UIC to work for us. People ask, Where would the money come from to do all these good things the UIC have in mind? Very simple. You, the people. We are currently giving the government $1.26 trillion for them to steal and waste and mess around with. Why not get a truly Jamaican government with a party which is of the people, by the people, and for the people, working only for us and not the PSOJ and not the colonial masters? Let's make the UIC our party, the first people's party, second only to what Marcus Garvey created and which those two parties destroyed. Let's bring back the spirit of Marcus Garvey and take back our country.
Yeah, so you know, waste no time with people. I hear what the man have to say. I want to have to dissect that and digest that. Simple. The man position is that the PSOJ fund PNP and JLP. So once them are fund it, them own the government. So anything them want from the government are going to do. So if you want to own the government, UIC is giving you an opportunity to own your own government. And you have to fund it. You have to put your money where your mouth is. You want to play with the big boys? You want to play with PSOJ? Right? You want to stick it to PSOJ? Well, that is your opportunity. I don't think you guys are ready for that conversation yet, but from time to time we're going to touch upon them type of something over here. Anyway, moving on. Mr. Oral Tracey. Oral Tracey sound like majority of Jamaicans. Do you hear this?
Welcome YouTube family. Man, we can on the space again and I see the settings. Drive and talk. You know, me have a piece of reason, you know, all. Long time in my mind, you know. You know me, I think about the politics of Jamaica specifically. I think that some people take the politics too serious in Jamaica, you know. I'm going to explain what I'm talking about. PNP and JLP are the two dominant players in Jamaican politics from independence. And if you look at Jamaica and its evolution since independence, 1960, you know how much year that? Over 60 years that. How significant has the social landscape of Jamaica changed over the past 60 years? In other words, generally speaking, when you look at Jamaica, after all of the back and forth shenanigans and the two political parties, them, PNP and JLP, basically what going on in Jamaica now, poor people generally not poor same way, and the rich I get richer same way. With one or two additions, one or two rich people get broke, and one or two poor people find a way to break through the ceiling and make some money too. But generally speaking, as a society, as a country, as a population, have we made the kind of progress for the average Jamaican where commensurate with the talent level and the creativity and the ingenuity of the average Jamaican? The Mavericks say no. Say politics and political leadership let down the general Jamaican population. So when we see the silly season kicking now and the election they're power now, I'm hear the narrative. The party in the power say them do everything where them can to ensure say the next party no come back in the power. This is after 9 years in the power, you know. Them are going to do everything in them powers to ensure say the PNP no get back in the power. And of course the PNP is equally desperate to get in the power. And we are set to what end? To the average Jamaican. The chatting class in Jamaica, them have a tendency to kind of badmouth the uncommitted voters in Jamaica. The last general election in 2020, it was a 38% voter turnout. So 62% of the eligible voters did not bother to left them yard. If you go indulge in what them obviously see as an exercise in basic futility. The local government election, the last local government election, is 29% the voter turnout was. So 71% of the eligible voters saw the local government election as another waste of time exercise in a futility as it relates to how important they think the choice them have to make was to them future and them life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
People are cuss out the uncommitted. So we don't talk. We don't talk. We go to
Ladies
vote
and-
or else. You don't
Ladies and
talk. You don't country unless you go to vote. But is anybody paying attention to the message being said?
Please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all.
And when you think about it, people, ideologically,
Ladies and-
there's nothing different between the PNP and the JNP. You know, you them go on no political platform
Ladies and
and argue about a difference of ideology. Boom. You know, see
Ladies
like
and-
back in the Manly Siaga days, when you have one man we are lead towards socialism and the next man we are say bam capitalism. That the wall they broke down. So that sharp ideological divide where people that say, yo, this particular ideology, we fundamentally disagree with it because I am this, I am that, and vice versa. That don't exist no more in our politics. It's basically the same set of policies to be managed by different set of people. So the choice is basically who we want to manage what we do, because we are doing what we do. And who we think is better at doing what they do. But as me say, if you go back to history from independence, the sum total of what the political class has done to Jamaica, is F Jamaica, F the average poor man and the average poor woman in Jamaica. You remember that decision where Dr. Nigel Clark took for reward parliamentarians and high-level civil servants with a barrage of money, vulgar, insulting increase. At the time they claimed it was to attract better caliber people to political leadership. The better caliber people, they reach it. They reach it, or the same set and let down pirate them and collect the whole from taxpayer money. And when we see people in that silly season now run up and down behind one party, breathless because them say, why do we have to get out that one day? If we let back in that one day, it make a big difference in the people. Poor people. It now gonna make a big difference whether green shot tribe win or orange shot tribe win. And the dirty reality that that is the dirty reality Jamaica people. And that is what the 62% and the 71% of the local government election. That is what all of those people thought of the process.
Now, only you were Tracey have said in essence, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I don't have to make me know what to think about that, isn't it? Similar with Mr. Yeah, like I said, where Tracey sound like the majority of the voter though. In the last 10-15 years. Them no want vote. Them no see no difference in their voting. Me can't make them see it, And me can't make you see it if you hold the same meds too. And me not go fight you. Feel me I say? You have a right to feel how you want to feel. You understand? But me can disagree. You see me? Respectfully, of course. Why does it not going to make any difference if the party come in? It sounds kind of silly to me, Joseph. What he's suggesting is that at the same old politics, at the same old people who come in, can thief up the money, and I just one set of thief. But I don't know. Like I said, I have a feeling that there's a real difference this time. There's a real difference this time. Like I am envisioning people getting locked up and impeached for real. But I digress. Then we go to the next clip because you know what I mean, we don't waste no time. We just don't want to think about that. Let's present all of the different something. First we are gonna write us.
Andrew Ollis and them fuck you now. Andrew Ollis, move your bumbo clots. When you say about money, go miss.
No, sorry for you bad with them in the people, Zin. I apologize, but just compartmentalize. Zin, this is what I say.
See, they never come out and have no speech about him as an icon, and that we're going to do our best to get back the icon money, and we're going to set up a big investigation to make sure this never happen again. Move your bumbo clock, Andrew Ollis. You never come out and say nothing. You stay quiet on the issue. Yeah, because your advisor and your friend them in the corruption and you. But now you saying about father pass off, you run and come out. You just remember say you saying about is an icon that put Jamaica way up.
Sometimes I like use TikTok as of this. What is on what that now? You just freeze. What that mean?
A time for you to sit through Andrew Holness and them fuckery now.
See me tell you?
Andrew Holness quiet on the issue. Yeah? Because your advisor and your friend them in the corruption and you. But now you saying Bolt father, pass off, you run and come out. You just remember say you saying Bolt is an icon that put a time for you to sit through Andrew Holness and them fuckery now. Bolt father, pass off, you run and come out. You just remember say you saying Bolt is an icon that put Jamaica way up on the map. That bring a lot of investment to Jamaica, Andrew Holness. You never know that. But you come out now, you saying Bolt. Don't invite them, you must invite no government official on your daddy thing. Enough for Jamaica love you already to turn out. Don't invite no political people or your father send off. Make them move them bumbo clot. Andrew, a time for Jamaica people. Jamaica, a time for you to sit through the fuckery and move on yourself from party line and looking on the life and asking yourself this question. What them did for you? Ask yourself the question, what you achieved, or is your life any better? That you know keep going down that hole. Look back in the community, look on the streets, look on the dump sites in the community with the garbage. Look all the roads mush up in the community. Some of the houses so run down because they cannot find no money to even put a window back in the house. We get blown out by hurricane or get broken. We have to touch a piece of cardboard over it. Some man want cardboard in on the roof. Look into the fuckery. Some man want live off a dead left. We not achieve nothing out of them, but we not defend this government. Me not say PNP did anything much great, but the fact that they are more likely on the line to make poor people get a little come up, which them have to do better. I think Mark Golden as a person of integrity and decency, Jamaica, I think we must take a chance, just like all of us did take a chance with Andrew Holness. Remember me born a PNP, my mother named me after Michael Manley. Yeah? Michael Manley, one of my hero. First time I meet that man, you understand? Warm and welcoming and look down on people. So now Jamaica, we must look past the fuckery with this government. Look past the fuckery that Andrew Holness put to no. We don't want a baby Trump into the country. We must say the man are pushed to be a dictator to take over Jamaica. No respect for the law. Him breach it in any direction he can. Him statutory declaration cannot be declared up till now. Because if it had been declared Jamaica, I must tell you, the truth would come out. What Andrew is doing to Jamaica, and not for Jamaica, but for himself and his family. Jamaica, time for you to wake up. Time for you to wake up, poor people. No matter where you want to come from, PNP era, GLP era, look in your community this morning. Look in the community this morning. Look at the children going to school. Look at the deplorable roads. And ask yourself this question, wouldn't you take a chance with someone else? Do it like how you do in a relationship. When it now work out, on a cut ties with a partner. And if you notice the one, they must stick along. Don't them end up going down the rabbit hole a little further? Them end up going down the road of destruction. Jamaica, time come. Go out when the time come to vote and make sure when we remove Andrew Holness from office. Him don't care about the Jamaican people. I said it. Him don't care about poor people. He don't care about poor people. You understand? Remember pandemic Jamaica. I want you to remember pandemic. How that government treats you. When send police come for abusing and brutalizing you. And say you spread the disease. When tourists, including myself, was able to walk the street of Ocherios and have fun. That's why you say only canal yard. Jamaica, Uno must, I mean, let's take the labor right to vote. Because I did support Andrew in him first time. Him run because I feel like he's young, he come from a ghetto era, he know the struggle, and he go have the Jamaican people at best interest. I never know that Andrew would be so greedy. He was supposed to be Jamaica golden boy just like Michael Motley golden child. But him squandered because of greed. It's time for him and him wife go out them business Jamaica. Me know them all go hold them accountable. Me know them never go to jail for them take from the Jamaican people. But Jamaica can't come.
It was
So you a general officer, ladies and gentlemen. Him position look a bit different from oral Tracey. You know. You kinda say the same thing with me I say. You know, the people them give Andrew when it's a chance and when I have to assess on your life, where is your what position are you now after 10 years? Based off what Andrew when it's promise you. I mean not understand like where are you now? Feel me I deal with and that are the gist of it. You see me? Well let's go to this lady right here. Fire mama, you hear what she say?
Ready? Me ready?
I have one advice for the people of Eastern St. Thomas. Sometimes we jump out a frying pan and we jump in a fire. Because we did have an MP by the name of Fenton Ferguson where we could call pan. Him send we picnic go school. Him make house give we. He send we everyone all my family pan farm work. And people dashing we for a MP where you can't even call pan. You know how much dead Fenton Ferguson bury all for labor right. And then turn them back on him. And now the MP where we have them, she now look on we. All you see the whole of them a skip and cam and a put up video. Only that them a do for sure like they are helping people. They are not helping nobody.
Not a soul.
And if we, Jamaica people, give them back a third term, we're gonna live to regret it, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah, but I'm not lying.
Ready? Ready? Me ready?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Mummy, Elga, how you doing? Good night. Joseph, big up yourself. Thank you guys for engaging in the chat. Manners and respect, you see it? But you hear mama. It's a St. Thomas, Eastern St. Thomas. And she basically has said the people them turn upon the PMP and then go swap. Them jump out of the pot and gone into the fire. Shanna K. Wilson, big up. So that is what the lady is saying here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what going on at Eastern St. Thomas more than what people them tell me. And when me hear them say on other platforms. I don't live there. But the consensus so far is leaning towards the MPs them in St. Thomas. If there should be a legal is it legal? A fair and free election. If there's a constitutional election, yes, Eastern and Western St. Thomas, any part of St. Thomas, JLP in a trouble. That's what I'm hearing. That is what I am hearing. You understand? Once there's free and fair elections, it's over with. But let's get to the next clip. It's like my favorite clip right here. So this young lady right here, oh yeah. Listen to this.
A political commentator, and I always try my best to avoid political conversations solely because people get so passionate about it. I have never voted. Election coming would be my third election. I have never voted and I have never wanted to vote because to me, I just want to stay away from politics altogether. But just watch the video where Mark Golding was talking about his plans for NHT, and I can commend you, sir, that you have won my vote. As a young professional, it is so difficult to own a house in Jamaica, and it's literally no joke. And people would say, oh, you have to work a couple years first, or you have to do this, and whatever the case is. It should not be a case where you have to work. We have to wait until you're like 40 and 45 before you can own a home, when most of we are pay rent, we could have literally pay mortgage. And the reason I believe that these policies are not empty promises like we usually see, well, I'm hoping it's not an empty promise, but it is time bound, and it is actually something that can be done without costing the Jamaican government or the Jamaican people. because that $500,000 to help you with securing the deposit for the house, it's not like you just get $500,000 in your hand. More than likely, it's going to go back on the price of the house, and you'd have to pay it back. So it's not like say it is free money where them have to go come up with some other source of income to compensate for that freeness what them a give. It's not free, it's just a different way of restructuring so you can actually afford a deposit to secure the house. What me been annoyed with from longer time is why NHT houses are cost upwards of $30 million, and them literally only lending you $7 million towards the house. Like, that just does not make any sense. Either come in like if you never have some money long time, or put aside, or you not do some business, or if you never rich, or whatever the case is, then you're not gonna have the chance of getting one of the NHT houses. And next thing when I realize too, I don't know if other people have been paying attention to certain things, but some of the things them were a fun with national budget. Me understand that we have to do it because we don't have no choice, but it should be a case where them things they're not supposed to have fund national budget. Them things they're not supposed to be considered as an income driver for the country. Like the NHT, right? The minute you start to look at NHT as an income driver for the country, for fund the national budget year after year after year, then the agency are going to just lose its purpose. Because, so now, instead of building affordable housing so that regular people can get, the mindset is now at how can we generate more income for the NHT itself. And that is where you go see them make the expensive house them so that them can sell and make more money off it. And next thing when we see I use as a income driver for the country right now is traffic ticket offenses. Like, come on, that thing increase year after year after year, and this year it got more severe because now they want to meet a threshold in the amount of ticket offenses that they bring in. And while I understand that it is one of the ways that we can get like income for the country or whatever the case, it shouldn't be something that we are look on a long term, or something that we are look on for increase or for put more pressure and to get more income for the country. Like, that not sustainable, and it go just frustrate people. What I really want to see happen is for Jamaica to start do more exports as it relates to like agriculture, and also more manufacturing plants and that type of stuff. We really need to move away from the mindset of using taxes to fund the country. That I could just frustrate people. And I really hope say whoever the next government is, whether it is PNP or GLP, that they actually implement some of these policies and just make life better. That's it. Peace out. Nobody running in the comment section.
So people want to hear the young lady, and she make it clear, say, you know, she never vote before, she don't have intention to vote. Those videos that I showed you, I think this is the evolution, and all of these represent the mindset of each voter right now. You have the UIC. The majority of voters think like the UIC, and that's a fact. That has been evident for the last few years. They do not trust the PNP and the JLP anymore. They really believe that they are the same. It's like the reputation of the PNP is so tarnished that not even Mark Golding can get those people convinced that the PNP is not different than the JLP. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. And then you have oral Tracey views is that, you know, there's a little bit of difference. There's not a major difference. You know, not enough for him to say, Boxer will go on. Not enough for him to say, yo, he's going to vote. And he, you know, he's a part of that. He have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Told me see, oral Tracey, men's panic. See? And then you have the virgin here, where I say, listen man, Andrew Owens is so bad. You have to give Mark Golden a chance. You understand? Andrew Owens and the entire Jamaica Labour Party. This is what he's saying. Right? Carter Mike. Andrew Owens. And him say, he said that Andrew should have got that chance the last time. So he's not a man where, and him have a PMP background. And people have a PMP, but the PMP, again, it goes back to the point, the PMP have people that has lost faith in them for decisions that they have made. You understand? In the past, whether the people are right or wrong, it's just the way how the people them pre. You see me? And but you must say, at least the PMP have a little bit better record, so, and then him believe in a Marky G enough to advocate for Marky G. See? Then you have this type of voter where I say, listen, we made a mistake. And this is a specific constituency, but we made a mistake. We really, the last time, in the last 2 elections, was voting for better, but we actually got the opposite of better. We got extreme worse. Then you have the voter who never vote yet, and this is significant. When never vote yet, that is looking at Mark Golden's and the PMP's budget presentation and going for the first time. This a hit when me wanted to hit. This is what I am looking for. And she even go as far as to say, listen, you know, whether the PMP or JLP wins, so she is not this die-hearted person that is against Jamaica. She's saying, listen, we must start think about our country first and us before we think about people. You understand what I say? Before we think about party, sorry. Right? We have to think about country first. That's it. Different mindset. However, she sold on Mark Golden. Yeah, she sold on Marky G people. And this is the evolution of the voters in Jamaica. That is where it's at right now. Marky G has done enough so far to have the people in him corner that never voted. You see me? So I want to tell me what you think about all of those arguments. You understand? In the comment section. Storm it up. Yeah man, hit the like button, don't forget. Hey y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man. That's right. And share the live stream. Come on now. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. Support. Let's go. The like button is free, heard? There you go.